It's time to take on the German giant of Borrusia Dortmund. It's going to be tough. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Coach Leffer. It's a pleasure to have you with me, and it's not only going to be tough because we're facing Dortmund, it's going to be tough because we've got a bit of an injury crisis. We've normally been quite lucky with injuries, but now, yes, as you can see, we don't actually have enough players to put 7 subs out, so we might end up having to call out one of the under-19 players. I don't know why Wes Dalton can play. He's definitely too old and not good enough. Who's the highest potential? They say this guy is. Kratov, 17-year-old Croatian. Get on the bench, my lad. Why the hell not? So, yes, injury-wise, if we go unavailable, you can see we have... well, there's actually, before we get onto that, there's better things to talk about than the negatives. We've bought some more players. One, we've bought some more players. 2, we've already qualified for the Champions League. And we have only played 26 games in the season, and we've already qualified for the Champions League, which is absolutely ridiculous. Drawn 2, won 24, lost none. Hands down, the best season I've ever had in Football Manager at this point. It's absolutely ridiculous how good this is going. It's just insane, absolutely insane. We've drawn 2 games, Osijek and Rijeka. Yeah, we'll get to transfers. Then there's some other news we need to talk about, and then it's Borussia Dortmund. Can you tell I'm just trying to stall it? Yeah, I'm just trying to stall it. Transfer histories then. So on the outs, no one else has gone since the last episode. On the ins, though, we have signed Ratislava Lekjaks, who is a right back. 2.7 million, potentially rising to 3.7 million. Not the best, but he's 26. We did need another right back after we sold Bermudez, so he comes and joins us. He'll be competing with Bojan. Not really good at crossing or dribbling, but doesn't bother me too much because they generally get in positions to do enough crosses and enough dribbles that they make them count anyway. But decent as a sort of backup and a rotation player. Good marking, good tackling, passing's okay, positioning's good, decisions is good, concentration is good, anticipation's good, pace, stamina, agility and acceleration is all good as well. So yeah, you know, I'm hoping that he does well. May have overpaid a little bit for him, but I'm not overly fussed. I think he'll have some sell-on value, and I think he'll be a good little squad player. Daniel Waller has joined, 700k from Valegra in Norway. Yeah, I like the look of this guy. A holding midfielder, young, 18, a good prospect, decent potential, good physicals already, mentals look pretty good, and technicals are looking good for a holding midfield position. If we put a half back on, it says it needs to improve his heading and his composure, maybe his aggression, but overall I'm pretty happy with him at that young age. We'll probably loan him out and see how he does. And then the last one, the big money buy, Robson Fagundes from Fluminense. You guessed it, he's a wonder kid. Brazilian striker. He's basically going to be our replacement for D. Giacomo. That's how I see it. I think he's very, very good. We paid 13.5 million, but it was 4 million up front and then the rest of it over 6 instalments. So it's not really going to affect our transfer budget all that much. I like the look of this guy. All-rounder. I think he's good. He's tall. He's got a good jump. He's got a decent jumping reach, but he's already tall. Heading, where's heading? Heading could be better if I remember it. Yeah, 11. But he's got a lot to grow into. He's this at 18. So I think he is going to be absolutely fantastic for us. And hopefully we can get the best out of him. He was having a great season, 4 in 6 for Fluminense with 3 assists as well. So yeah, liking the look of him. He'll obviously be competing up front with Gurana as well, who is no longer a wonder kid because he's now 22. But again, I think it'll be very good if he is happy to be a backup, and then he can be a backup to the new Brazilian that we've just bought in. So that will be the replacement for Di Giacomo, which is good. Right now, we have some other news. So if we go and look at our second favourite manager in this game, obviously after myself, Ross, you've moved. Your stats have got better, and you've moved. You're now manager of Istra. So you left the sinking ship that was Luco, who were really struggling at the bottom, and you've taken over Istra, who are not as badly sinking, but could potentially be sinking. It hasn't gone brilliantly well for you since you took over. You took over there, I think you took over. No, beginning of April you took over. So you had a 1-0 loss and a 3-1 loss, but you had 2 very tough games. And next up is your old team, Luco. If you win that and Locomotive lose, then you do come out of the relegation playoff zone, which is good. But yeah, you've left a team that were terrible and you've gone to a team that are slightly less terrible, which is good for you because it shows that higher teams are interested in you, which is good. In the league, you can see we're absolutely smashing it. Giacomo with 16 goals, Loader with 10, both in the top 3. Loader with the highest average rating, then O'Dare, then Fernandez. Assists, we don't really have anyone. We spread them out quite a lot. Player of the match, Loader, then Giacomo, and clean sheets. Oyarzun has 22 clean sheets. Now, this was my biggest worry in the transfer window. When we sold Gonzalez and bought this guy in, I was concerned, but oh my god, as he's conceded 2 goals in 24 games. It is utterly ridiculous. It is so good. Yeah, he's still on a 6.93. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. They need to fix goalkeeper ratings. It's so annoying. But yes, then we'll get on to the physio, or the medical centre, as it's called. Yes, so injuries. Bojan broke his leg. He's out for 3 to 5 months. He broke that in a game. Fagundes is injured when we signed him, so that's not too bad. Perez, the striker we got on loan, is injured. Benkovic, a centre-back, is injured. O'Dare at centre-back is injured. We have a high risk of injury for holding midfielder, right winger, left back, other goalkeeper, and Guarana has a very high risk. But it's a recurring tight hamstring, which is a bit annoying. But yes, it's very, very annoying. So our starting centre-backs against probably the best team in Germany at the moment is going to be a holding midfielder who's 5'9", and a guy I've signed to be a backup centre-back, left-back, who is 6 foot. So hopefully they don't play too many high balls in the air. But, you know, this is what... It's a test, and that's what we're here to do. It will be one game today, and then they're going to be on a bit of a cliffhanger because I'm away all weekend. I'm actually on a private island. But yeah, then there'll be a bit of a cliffhanger, and then hopefully, if I have time, on the Monday, there will be another episode. But there may not be an episode of anything on Monday. It may be Tuesday when it comes out. So please don't get too mad, but I do have a life away from YouTube. This isn't my full-time job. It is a hobby. And I do it because I enjoy doing it, not because it pays my bills. I have a full-time job that does that for me. But as you can see, we are struggling a bit at the back. We have Leonardo, who's playing out of position. Now I could swap those two over because I played Gillian here when we picked up a couple of injuries before, so I could try like that, but it would. I guess I do want strength in the middle, don't I? That does make sense. You'd probably rather have your better player at centre back than right back, so we're going to go with that. But 3 of the back 4 are lacking match fitness. Ratinho is going to start on the wing. Is he? No, he's not. Danny Loader's going to start on the wing. Ratinho's going to go on the bench. Thompson, Fernandez. I'm going to give Torres a game. Now, I know he's very volatile, I think is a good word to describe it, but I do want his bite in this game. I do want him to be there to go and close people down. So, yeah. And we've got, obviously, Karatovic on the bench. And if it's all going incredibly well or incredibly badly, then he might be getting an appearance. But you never know. Or injuries, of course. Ah, yes, they're playing 3 at the back. I remember this research we did on them. Yeah, they're playing 3 at the back, which is something we don't really play up against all too often. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on. They have a non-region player called Brito. See, how is he worth 38.5 million? I know it's because it's the league he's in. They paid 34 million for him. Liverpool took a huge loss. He's actually doing pretty well, Rafael Brito. But yeah, you know, we've got a good team. It's up to Avocado in goal to try and keep out fickle personality. Oh, I should have bad-mouthed him to the press, really. But let's get into it. Passionately, let's do it for the fans. And then passionately, there's a lot more to come from absolutely everybody. Right, Brazil news. We have qualified for the World Cup. We're unbeaten, I think it is. I think we're unbeaten in our World Cup qualifying South America group thing. But yeah, so that's going really well. So there will be a World Cup coming to the channel during the series as well, which is good. I know I can rely on Mark Thompson to set the tone. That's wonderful. Right, because I was playing Brazilian games, I've turned all of this off, so we'll get replays back on. We'll go goals. Do we go comprehensive because we're doing one game? Why not? Let's make it interesting. Comprehensive. Starting on positive, not attacking. We're starting on positive, coming up against Dortmund. They are in our backyard of Zagreb, so I'm hoping that we can show them who's boss. Baena comes forward into Loda. Loda is forced backwards into Torres. So they're trying to close us down pretty quickly. Poor pass from Torres. But we need to show that we're here for a proper... Well, not here. Invite them here for a game. Into DJ Como, who did pick up an injury. He was a doubt for this game. But he's made a good recovery because we gave him a bit of rest and put him onto a rehab program in training. So he's recovered. And we need to get into there. We need to tackle them. And that's a good block from Leonardo. Justified playing at the back, and I've got to remember it's comprehensive highlights, so there's going to be a lot more highlights, so I'm probably going to get quite agitated and not all of them are going to end in a goal. Leonardo heads that away, Thompson comes forward with it, running down the left, lays it off to Loda, into Thompson again, DJ Como gives him an option, out to Gonzalez on the right, back to Guillén. That's just, you're a central midfielder, man, you should be able to pass 5 yards, that's ridiculous. But okay, an even first 7 minutes. Torres back to Guillén, his cross is blocked. And who's taking this? Gonzalez is swinging this one in. He should aim towards the back post still. It sort of does. It's cleared away in there. Severin tries to put in Peters, but Leonardo covers it well. I think I've made the right decision putting Leonardo back at centre-back. He seems to be playing pretty good, and he's got to lead that back line. Gonzalez is, again, across blocked. And 8 minutes in, we've had 71% of the possession. Torres brings this one down. Give it out to Gonzalez. He does. He's onside. No, he's not. He's offside. I shouldn't say things so early. But again, this is comprehensive highlights. It's literally just showing them taking the offside free kick. It's like watching the full game. I may have to drop it down to extended because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to record a whole comprehensive highlights package with me talking all the time. All big. Out to Brito, who we highlighted before the game. Ball in, Leonardo with a good header. Boccoli is there. Up to Loda. I might just call Boccoli Broccoli because I'm going to say that a number of times. Leonardo in. Oh, it's a punch clear. Torres. Back to Baena. Baena's cross is blocked. It's another corner. We've started well. It's only 10 minutes gone, but we have started well. Gonzalez to Loda. Can he just dink this one in? Back to Gonzalez. He's got to put a cross in. Does. Half clear. Thompson again, and it's fallen to Marino. And Tain brings it away. And we get players back, and Torres has just gone through the back of him and luckily doesn't get a yellow card. But Thompson, we've got a free kick up the other end. Easy save from Avocado. Again, I know that's not his name. It's just I find it easier to call him Avocado rather than Acevedo. He's going to be Avocado. Albig, Brito on the edge, back to Albig. Loda's intercepted. Let's go. Loda comes forward with it on the right hand side. Oh, he's tackled. It's another corner. Oh man, this is intense. Did I press record? I did press record. Good. Gonzalez, ball in. It's headed away from Severin. Thompson will let that roll out. Oh my word, 20 minutes gone. It's just... We are dominating them, but we just haven't done enough. Tain will bring this away. He's got a lot of space for his strike partner on the right, but he's going on his own, Tain. He's been forced very wide. Lays it back. Thompson's there. Gonzalez. Ball over the top. Digiacoma can't get there. Moreno under pressure. Into Peters. Out to Catalia. Catalia, ball across. Good ball out to Brito, who's got lots of time and space on this right-hand side. Tain can bring that down. Out to Catalia again. They're not wanting to shoot, really. They're trying to work the ball into the box like us. And they're not being as successful as us. Leonardo's hit the post. Oh, Leonardo. So unlucky for the centre-back. Let's demand more. That might be a bit of a wrong thing to say, but because we're playing really well, so I don't know if demanding more is the wrong thing to say. But we are playing really well. Guillén's picked up a yellow card in that unfamiliar right-back position. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Thompson is into by T. Leonardo's there again. Into Torres. Thompson out to Guillén. Guillén comes forward with it. Gonzalez back to Guillén again. Into Leonardo. Thompson moving the ball around well. Baena. It's a 2-on-1 on the other side. Into Loda. There's the 2-on-1 situation out to Guillén. He's put a ball. DJ Como gets another. Loda's scored it. 15th goal of the season. 26 minutes gone. Danny Loda scores. I think that's, you can argue that's been coming. Loda swings it out. As you can see, we had that man over, and that's wonderful pass. Guillén then flings it in. Diagiacomo heads it. It hit the defender. Shot hit the defender. Fell to Loda. How did he react so quickly? I just don't know. But that is 1-0 NK Zagreb. Oh man, I do think we've deserved that goal. I think we've been playing better than them. Into Moreno. Moreno to Albig. Albig. Baena wins the header and Loader can't get there. And Peters lays it back to Reyes. And nothing comes of that one. Oh, half an hour gone. We find ourselves 1-0 up against the might of Borrusia Dortmund. Do I praise them? I am going to praise them. I'm going to see how they react to a praise. Okay, it fired the strikers up. That's good. Torres into Fernandez to Guillen. Ball in. Loader's there. Yeah, never going to do anything with that. Easy catch for Avocado. And it's straight down the other end. Loader, Thompson. And this is okay. We've got men over. We've got men over the way we can use the ball. Fernandez, ball through. Looking for DJ Como. Lay that back to Baena. Does. Baena cross blocked. Another corner. This will be our 5th corner of the game. And Gonzalez to swing it in with his right foot. He's actually gone to Loader on the edge. In it goes. I think he just tried to fight in the feet of DJ Como, who had run in behind. And then couldn't do it. I've got my nervous pen. Thompson. Avocado with a save. 36 minutes gone. 1-0. I don't know why a game, like, it's literally dots on a screen and pixels and a glorified Excel database or an Access database, and it makes you so nervous and so hyped about this game. All big. Oh, Brito's got loads of space. Oh, he's blown that over the bar. That's a terrible shot. Was that their second shot of the game? We really are playing really well. We're really restricting them. Kalinic into close to out to All Big. We are giving a little bit too much time. Baena, that's a cheap corner to give away. Miscontrol. All Big is going to swing it in. Oh, okay, Ayazin was fouled. When everything stops, your heart is like, is that a penalty or is it a free kick? But that should see us through to half time, and we are good value for our lead, as it said. So, I'm not going to say do it the fans. I'm going to say I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up, and I think I'm right in saying that because we have restricted them so much. We're now going to demand a bit more as well. So we're going in with praise, and then we're saying we want more of it as Avocado makes that easy catch. See what we do? They have thrown a few men forward there, but they're not throwing them forward quickly as Tain fouls Boccoli at the back. Kalinic into Moreno, into Kalinic again. So they're playing quite slow. And they're not chucking lots of men forward. We're actually sort of man marking their team. Brito here, ball in, and there's a header away from Leonardo. I'm going to ask us to... Right, now what do I want to do? If we're in the defensive shape, if we go narrow, they'll put it out wide and put crosses in, which I think... I'm going to suggest Leonardo and Boccoli are going to be able to deal with those crosses. They really should. All big. In it goes. Leonardo does head it away. All big's there again. It goes in, and Oyazan pounces on that. In fact, there is something else I want to do. In transition, I do want you to slow the pace down. We can still go to the flanks, and hopefully we'll see some highlights of that, which will allow us to realise if it's going to be better to build from the back and roll it out to the centre backs. But Peters has the ball into Marino, into Peters again. He's put under pressure out to, so they should get a bit more space out wide, but there we go. We're defending narrower, so they've got to try and break us down. Gonzalez up to DJ Como, who's actually been pretty quiet. Fernandez comes forward. It's deflected. Brito picks it up. Severin is there. Out to Brito again. And nothing comes of that. But it's been really good. Fernandez is having a poor game. We'll wait for the hour mark, and Vicario's going to come on. Vicario scored 2 goals in the last league game. So I'm hoping that he can do it again. Oyazin plays a good ball out to Guillen right back. He gets past the tackle, lays it back to Torres, into Thompson. Ball out on the left is the one, but that's not it. But Loader's picked up the poor header. It does fall to Baena, which was what I sort of was aiming for. Now we've got to deal with this. Boccoli, you've got to deal with this. Oh my word, he was hesitating. I think the communication from the goalkeeper was pretty poor, but we sorted it out in the end. Moreno with a header. Studa, who's just come on, picks it up into Tain. Tain is offside. I'm going to make that change. I think fresh legs in the middle. So we'll do Vicario for straight swap for Fernandez. And then next I think it will be Gonzalez for Simjonovic on the right hand side. But we'll see how the game unfolds as Guillen takes a throw into Torres, into Vicario, fresh legs, into Thompson, onto Gonzalez, into Vicario. He's got round his man, shoots, and Avocado makes a save. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I always sort of like jutter when I want my team to shoot or head the ball or something. It's really frustrating knowing I do that. Oh, it's over the bar. I thought that was just going to lob over the goalkeeper. But yeah, Thompson, ball in, and it's a corner, another corner number 6. Vicario will take it. It flies in. Goulian's there, can't just get there. Loader brings it down, gives it to Goulian. Back post, Giacomo. Oh, that was an opportunity to make it 2. Avocado goes long. Struder wins a header. He does seem like he's maybe a bit taller now, Struder. Brito into Moreno. Struder is forced a little bit wide. That's okay. Moreno into Reyes. Out to Brito. Brito into Struder. Into Peters. Into Moreno. Moreno to Kalinic. Out to Katela. I'm making that name up. And let's see, this is the thing. We're giving up that space in the wide position, but we're holding firm in the middle, which is where it's important. Especially with a holding midfielder playing at right back. All big. Ball in. Oh, Elson, what a catch. What a catch. What a man. What a goalkeeper. Right, second sub time. 20 minutes to go. Simjonovic, who he's been a trusted servant of this club. We let him go. We bought him back. I've got a feeling his contract might be expiring, and I'm basically keeping him at the club because he's Croatian. Brito, Marino, Peters, straight at Iorzen. Di Giacomo, Simjonovic, waiting for the overlap and giving the ball. Vicario, Di Giacomo shoots, deflected wide, another corner. Tactics, set, where's corners? Corners, attacking, centre back, stay back. We'll have our right midfielder. No, we'll have you stay there. Left midfielder stay back, but you come and lurk on the edge. And again, we'll have our left midfielder stay back, right midfielder lurk on the edge, and hold our centre back as well. I just don't want to get hit on the break. I hate it in Football Manager getting hit on the break. So hopefully, yes, we keep 3 people back now, which is fine. Vicario, ball in. Goulian beaten in the air. He should get to that ball first and does. Keeps it alive. Leonardo, Torres into Boccoli. Baena up to Vicario. Vicario tries to swing across him, wins a throw. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Just over 10 minutes to go. Thompson's free kick hits the wall. He keeps it alive. Ball in. It's cleared, and Broccoli can't get there. And Dortmund can't appear to get out their half at the moment. Thompson out to Goulian. Goulian cross is blocked again. Keep those 3 men back, and I'm happy. Vicario swings it in, looking for Goulian. It falls to Thompson. It's cleared to Marino. And we did keep people back. There's a huge switch on for Dortmund, but they couldn't use it. Oyarzin goes long. Doesn't really hit anyone. Reyes out to Kalinic. Kalinic to Katela. Katela into Peters. Peters comes forward into the box. Albig. Marino curls it past the post. Oyarzin out to Baena. I'm not going to say anything while there's a highlight going on. Loader, great ball out to Simjonovic. Simjonovic, one more to Goulian. Goulian, cross in. Reyes clears. Thompson's there. Yes! Come on! 2-0. We get that goal. We get that goal that I really feel we deserved. That second goal, we've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and we've played really well. Goulian, cross it in. He's actually had a really good game at right back. Thompson, touch, and then a finish. Oh, Marky Thompson, you have been absolutely superb for me. Ball in. Torres heads it away. Leonardo gets a clearance on it as well, and Loader will pick it up. We're actually just going to drop all the way down to balance, and we're in here again. Vicario, square it. What happened? Oh, Avocado saved it as a penalty. Okay. I thought he was trying to square it, and then he had just kicked it off, but I wasn't sure. Goulian at the back post. Thompson. Di Giacomo, and that's why you keep 3 people back when you're winning. Oh my god, 2-0 we're beating Dortmund. This is huge going to Germany with a potential 2-goal lead. Tain, Albig into Tain again, shoots over the bar. Oh my word. I'm glad this is only a 1-game episode. I don't think I could have coped if it was a 2-game episode. Time ticks down, 4 minutes of injury time. Thompson, ball in. Loader will get there, just knock it back to Thompson. Thompson put another ball into the box. He does. Di Giacomo. Avocado made a good save according to the commentary. Again, he's conceded 2 on a 7. It shows how much we've tested him. Thompson. Ball in. Leonardo's made it 3. Get in there. His first goal of the season. Leonardo's made it 3. Oh, what a performance. Thompson swings it in. Leonardo volleys it across round the... What a finish from the centre-back for his first goal of the season. Oh my word. What a performance. Peters, Marino. It goes out. Baina's there, just hoofs it out for a throw. More than happy with that. It's just constant highlights at the moment on comprehensive. Marino Molino out to Radovic. Simonovic. What a tackle from Simonovic. This team are playing their socks off in today's game. Leonardo wins another header. He could be on for man of the match, Leonardo here. DJ Akomo. Simonovic picks it up. Can we make it 4? No, I don't think we will. But Thompson out to Bayana. Bayana crosses it in. Cleared Vicario. Simonovic shoots. It's going to be another corner. This has been relentless. Thompson picks it up. Peters clears. Bayana will have loads of time here. Just lets that run out for a throw. Very sensible because there's 20 seconds left. Boccoli, I mean, Football Manager and throw-ins is fucking ridiculous this season. Or this year. Vicario does get there, but Kalinic fouls him. And that's going to be the game. Oh my god. We've just beaten Borrusia Dortmund 3-0. Torres to Boccoli. He just hoofs it out the pitch. Thompson intercepts it. Simonovic is in. Square the ball. He does. Reyes clears it. I thought that was going to be another. What a performance. We've absolutely battered them. Absolutely battered them. That is one of the best performances I think we've ever put in on this series. That is ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. We've beaten possibly the best team left in this competition 3-0. Oh my word. That was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. We'll be back for the second leg, which is one game and then we'll be back for it. As I said, it's a cliffhanger for you and it's a cliffhanger for me. I'm not going to play that game. The earliest I'll be able to play that game is Sunday night, but I don't know what time I get back to my house on Sunday. So if I can't play it on Sunday, I'll be playing it after work on Monday, which then likely means the episode will come out on Tuesday because it's quite hard for me to record, edit and render and release it all on the same evening. Oh my word, that is mental. Right, I'm going to take this cliffhanger thing with me on my holiday for the weekend, and I cannot wait to play that second leg. Let me know what you think about that. How incredible was that performance? We've got a cup final coming up as well. We qualify for that. We're going to play Hajduk in the cup final. But wow, unbelievable. If you want to donate to the channel and see more stuff like this thrilling performances like that, Patreon link is in the description below. $1 a month gets your name on this end screen, and it gets your name in my backroom staff on the game as well. And I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Of unbelievable stuff. Cheers. Unbelievable.